Have you ever just woken up so just tired and you just want to go get that morning coffee, that morning tea, the energy because you're just so tired, and then when you try to get that morning coffee or tea, someone's trying to chat it up with you and you're just like, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to anyone right now, I just want my coffee. But once you get that coffee or you get that tea or the energy drink, you drink it and afterwards you're like, oh, okay, I can talk to you now. How's it going? Well, if that happened to you, that may be a sign that you're addicted to caffeine. And today, I'm gonna tell you 5 signs that you're addicted to caffeine. And also, make sure you stay to the end of this video where I tell you how you could transition from someone that's addicted to caffeine to someone that uses it moderately or doesn't use it at all. So the first sign that you're addicted to caffeine is that you're grumpy before your first dose. So, like I said before, if you're just grumpy and you just don't have that morning coffee or that tea yet, you're just super grumpy against everything. And the reason for that is because caffeine is a stimulant, and what caffeine does is it actually stimulates the dopamine receptors in your brain and also stimulates adrenaline release, which is why you feel good. So without coffee and you just take it consecutively every single day, your body starts getting used to it and it's kind of relying on caffeine, the drug, to actually, say, I want more caffeine, I want more caffeine. And when you don't have it, your body's like craving for it, and then you just have all these little like mood swings or like agitation from not having caffeine. So that's the first sign of that you may be addicted to caffeine. The second sign is that you can't concentrate without being caffeinated. And the reason for that is because caffeine gives you that adrenaline boost, and without it, your brain is actually wanting it to actually use it to get more of that energy, and more towards that when you use it every day, you start experience brain fog and you concentrate less because your body relies on it to do more work on your task. So the third sign that you're addicted to caffeine is that you're always a little on the edge. And the reason for that is because for some people, they may experience jitters, anxiety, or increased panic attacks because caffeine is a stimulant and actually could give you those 3 symptoms. And personally for me, I deal with the jitters, I do have anxiety if I take too much caffeine. And for me, that actually hindered my productivity. So what I had to do was to actually not take caffeine and go with all natural, from someone that took a lot of caffeine to someone that doesn't anymore, or to use it occasionally if I really need it for like really big projects and everything like that. But yeah, just the biggest thing was just having anxiety, and it just killed my productivity for afterwards. After I got like the little boost of energy and start crashing down, that's when the anxiety started coming in. So yeah, the third sign is you may be a little on the edge when you take caffeine. So the fourth sign that you're addicted to caffeine is that you may need a little more caffeine as time goes on. And the reason for that is because caffeine is a drug, it's a stimulant, and what our body does is our body builds this tolerance for caffeine. So when you're drinking like coffee, you're drinking tea every day, or you're drinking energy drinks every day, your body starts building a tolerance. And a way to show that you actually have a high tolerance is, let's say you drink a cup of coffee and like 1 hour before you go to sleep and you just knock out. And that could be a sign that your tolerance is super high and that you may be really addicted to caffeine, because then you need more and more caffeine in your system to actually get the same effect. And also, let's say you drink like a coffee and in the morning it doesn't work out, and you're just like, oh, it's not working out, so you're drinking like another cup and you're just like, oh, I feel a little bit, and then you drink a third cup and you're just like, oh, I feel it now. And that may be a big sign that you're actually addicted to caffeine. So the fifth sign that you're addicted to caffeine is that you just can't let it go. And the reason for that is because we just want caffeine, we want to be productive. We're always like, oh, we need it, I need it for work, or I'm not productive, and you're just like, oh, I can't concentrate right now, let me give me that caffeine. And then you're just really super dependent on it, and you're just like, I need it, I just can't let you go right now. And that may be a problem and a big sign that you're addicted to caffeine. So with those 5 signs of you're addicted to caffeine, there is a way to actually kind of transition out of caffeine. And it's not just cold turkeying it, it's more just taking what you have and gradually lowering your intake for caffeine. So for me, I always had a cup of coffee in the morning, and just a whole cup of coffee would get me through my entire day. And I found out that without coffee, I dealt with the signs before of being really addicted, tired, couldn't concentrate. I always wanted to take it because it just gave me that boost of energy. But to actually slowly transition out of caffeine, you have to start with what you have and actually lower your caffeine intake gradually, not drastically, gradually. So I went from coffee, then I went to black tea, and then with black tea, because it's still, depending on what tea you have, it's very caffeinated. And then after that, I transitioned to black teas, and then after that, I transitioned slowly to green teas. And after that, I transitioned from green teas to actually none. And to be honest, that wasn't easy. It took a while. It took me like a whole month, maybe a month and a half to 2 months to do the transition. Because for me, I was like, oh, I need this caffeine to actually drink more, to get more energy, to go to the gym. And what the thing was, yeah, I just couldn't just go straight from coffee and then to like green tea. No, I had to go from coffee to black tea, and then slowly from there gradually bring it down and just lower my intake, and trying to do that over the past couple of weeks. And with that, right now I don't really drink caffeine anymore. I just feel more energetic now. I'm not really dependent on it anymore, and that's why you should try just going from taking a lot from someone who takes a lot of caffeine and just gradually lower it every day. And because when you do it gradually, you won't notice like a really big like withdrawal symptoms like headaches, or you don't get the same amount of energy and you just like want to crave more for it. So do it gradually, and over time you will be able to transition from someone that drinks a lot of caffeine to someone that maybe drink it in lower amounts or none at all. So those are my 5 signs that you're addicted to caffeine, and also a way to how to transition out from being addicted to caffeine. So if you like this video, click the subscribe button down below. And also, if you experience any of these symptoms of being addicted to caffeine and you think it affects your daily life, let me know in the comment box below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.